Hey, this is Jonathan Passley, and today I'm going to be talking about um, December 15th, 2016. At this time, I was on Gerson's therapy for about 3 months now, and 15th of December 2016, I had my third CT scan and doctor's appointment just to follow up to see how everything is going with my stomach and my liver to make sure. Just check on the if there's any kind of type of tumor growth or anything like that. Um, so before we left, my wife woke me up and was super excited. She looked at the scans and she was like, "Hey, they didn't find any tumors or signs of growth in your stomach and liver." So like I was super happy. I was like, yeah, praise God, like super happy to hear that. Like it was a great start to my morning. Um, so a couple of minutes before leaving the doctor's appointment, um, I saw Nikita had this concerned look on her face as she was kind of looking at her computer. So long story short, she forgot to look at page two of the results. And looking at page two, on there it had the results and of my last scan. The results showed that there was growth of tumor on my liver. It was about a little bit over an inch in length, and there was multiple lesions found in my liver. So she read this to me, and I was like, I was devastated. I was devastated. You go from that high to a low. It's just like, and you gotta leave to go to the oncologist, and I hate going there because it's depressing, super depressing. I mean, you see other people who have been on chemo and they look sickly, and it's just not a lively place at all. Everyone looks very sick and low of energy, and you go through this process to check in, and you're talking about cancer, and your mind starts racing, right? So I hate going to those appointments. So after hearing that news, now I go to this appointment, and in the appointment, I felt terrible. To be honest, I was unsure of life. To be honest, I was like, I have no idea what to do. I have no idea what God's doing, and sometimes we get into that place. It's like, what's going on? Like I've done all I can do. What to do next? We've all been there. And if you haven't been there, you'll be there soon. Everybody gets to a point in life with a challenge or a trial where it's just you're like, man, come on, like what now? After the appointment, I came home. I didn't want to do anything. One of my favorite songs that has helped me through this trial, "Stand," and it's sung by Dinah McClurkin. So I listened to that song on repeat a couple of times, and went to sleep, and just prayed about it. The lesson I learned, the conclusion, was my journey's not done yet. The trial's not done. The challenge is not done. There's more left in my story. Sometimes we want to control things and we want to end things, but we think we have control, but we don't. And at that time, I just, my journey wasn't done. Prayed about it, and actually after this, I started second guessing Gerson's therapy. I didn't think it was a great fit for me. So about maybe 2 or 3 weeks later, I switched out of Gerson's therapy. I'll put that in the next video. But I stopped with Gerson's therapy and went back to more of a ketogenic diet, which I'm currently on now. But with Gerson's diet, you know, there was a lot of carbs in there that I was concerned about. I'm like, because, you know, with cancer feeds on sugars, and carbs turn into sugar, so you want to limit your carbs and sugars and things like that, so you're not feeding the cancers. And with Gerson's, it was kind of backwards, because like you got all your proteins from a ton of potatoes. You know, so that was kind of weird. But again, I don't think it worked well for me. And then just the whole like schedule with Gerson's therapy, you know, the most I could do was like 5 to 6 juices a day and 2 to 3 enemas. I couldn't really do the full protocol, so that might have, you know, affected my results too as well. But at the end of the day, I determined Gerson's was not a good diet or protocol for me. Now I have kept some concepts from Gerson's that I thought were good, and again, I'll talk about that in the next videos. But yeah, you know, that was a challenging day. We all go through them, you know, a challenging day. So you're not the only one. If you're watching this and you have a challenging day, or what, you know, you thought you were delivered from something but you really weren't, we've all been there. Just got to keep the faith and keep moving, keep again trusting God and leaning on His understanding, and that's all you got. I mean, because if you lean on yours, how far has that gotten you, really? You know what I mean? So that just happens in trials. You just gotta strap yourself in for the ride. Again, learn from the experience, and you know, trust God. That's what I do. That's what I've done. So those are my thoughts for today. That was December 15th, 2016. Look out for the next video to see what I did after this. All right.